We are very worried about security in the upcoming elections, and this is why we are sounding an alarm bell at this point to try to prevent the kind of violence that accompanied the previous elections in 2006. There's a whole host of violations that we've documented. We have documented 188, but this is certainly just the tip of the iceberg. Essentially, the violations include arbitrary restrictions on the freedom of expression and the freedom of association. And I don't need to stress how important these two rights are in the context of the right to vote. We've seen people destroy voting cards of the citizens of the DRC so that they will not be able to vote. We've seen police prevent demonstrations from taking place, prevent press conferences from taking place from opposition political leaders. This has to stop, and the government has to send a clear message that there will be accountability for such violations. We call also on the political parties to ensure that there is no incitement to violence, and we call on the international community to do its part. To ensure that the elections are monitored, to ensure that they are carried out in as free and fair a manner as possible. The human rights intimidation is being conducted by the police, by security forces, by the National Intelligence Agency, and to some extent by rebel groups, by political parties themselves as well.